All right, guys, we're back for another kind of unusual video. I've been, most of you notice if you've been around, I've been covering this trial, but something I ran into, so you're always kind of looking and researching, blah, blah, blah. So if you've been watching the trial, you know that the last week we've seen a couple of his security guards give their testimony. This Malcolm Connolly, I thought he was Irish, but I guess apparently Scottish. And he's actually been his bodyguard for 18 years, I believe was the testimony. 16 of it, though, he worked for um his long time oh my god, I just drew a blank. What's his name? Jerry Judge. Okay, he was a long time. He worked for Jerry, was contracted, I guess you could say. Jerry Judge passed away. So this is April of 2019 from cancer. So then Depp started paying this guy directly. Okay, so if that's why he got him in court, and he was like, "You've worked for him for blah blah." He's like, "No, Johnny's only been paying him for a couple of years." Then you heard this guy. He is a Sean Bett. He used to be an LAPD officer. I think he's been with Johnny for like, I don't know, he said 16, 17 years, a long time. Okay, there's a there's another guy that of in his security that I couldn't find. I don't know exactly who it is. I'm sure if I dug a little bit deeper, I could probably find it. But just to give a break, I figured maybe you guys would want a break too, because all this stuff on YouTube's all about the trial. And I never saw Johnny Depp's penis, which was hilarious. If you don't know the penis part, oh my god, I've never. Okay, so I'm watching stuff, and I'm curious about like how's his security team work when he's in situations like this. So I was watching this red carpet event, the 76th Venice International Film Festival. So this is in 2019. So this is in the height of like he's filed the defamation case. This is before they're gone to the UK. This is roughly close to a year after Amber did her op-ed, and so you just got to watch this. This is kind of funny because I'm going to show you all these people think their poop don't stink, and maybe typically it does. I mean, you know how actors are, they walk around, they're not, you'll watch how most of them arrive, they don't bother even to look over at these people. From what I can tell, we're about to rewatch it again together. I've watched this, so I'm just going to let it play because there's a little, but like you'll watch, and here's all these people, and they're all looking these especially these people up here that can see further, they're all looking this direction. Now they're starting to look this direction, so something's about to happen, right? Everybody look at them, they're all looking this way, right? And you're like, well, what's going on? All of them looking that direction. I wonder if any of you can take a stab who's about to show up that we might have been covering for the last couple of weeks. It would probably survive to tell you that it's going to be old Depp. Okay, so I've kept this in because I'm sorry, but listen, it's just funny to me. Okay, so he's arrived, right? Here he is. Woo, cheers. Okay, so this is the only guy I do not recognize, right? But right here, that's Sean Bett, okay? And right here, you can barely see the little red clip, and that's Sean McConnelly. That's the Scottish guy. So you've heard these two testify in court. I do not know who this guy almost looks like, the alien head dude that they was big old conspiracy theorist was floating around, who was in DC. Remember, he was like, this dude's an alien. Okay, that's a whole other story. But so Johnny's arrived. Now you can imagine, if you know anything about law enforcement, private security, whatever, it's like a dance, right? And the longer people, it's like whenever that one guy that Sean Conley, I'm sorry, I'm going to screw up his name. Malcolm Connolly. I'm sorry, Malcolm Connolly. It's the Scottish guy. Sean Bett. It's the other guy that we both seen him testify. But Malcolm testified that he's been with Johnny for so long that he doesn't even have to talk to him, right? He can just read him. He understands what he wants, and if he's in trouble, and vice versa. It's kind of, see, now he's not talking to Johnny. He's talking to Malcolm. He's talking to Malcolm. Okay, Malcolm's the Scottish, Sean's the PD guy, and then whoever this tattoo neck, we'll call him tattoo neck. So tattoo neck, because I don't know who this is. is talking to Malcolm right now about something. I don't know. They're trying to get coordinated. See, there he is. And then here's the Sean Bett is over here on the left. It's a dance though. I just found this so interesting to watch. I thought I would show you. Now see, he's talking to Malcolm, who he's been with for a long time. He's been with all those two I know for close to 2 decades. So I found it also funny that that the only people in this whole video that he would listen to, that he followed the guidance of, that like it was his security. Like everything else going on around him, like fans are screaming. It's like Johnny Depp has showed up. Now look. I'm so sorry. This is so funny. Oh my God, just because I was like, oh, these people gonna feel unimpressed. Okay, so look, here's one of the main actors coming down the chute right here. They was starting the movie with Johnny. I don't want to screw this up. It's that Barcelona. Hang on. Okay, like that guy I just showed you here, this one coming down here, is one of the main characters in this movie. He's listed the name above Johnny Depp. Okay. And you're gonna see he's coming walking down this hall. Ain't nobody paying a damn bit of attention to him. Watch. All the commotions outside because Johnny Depp's outside. Look, this guy like, yep, he's just rolling down. There's all these kind of panic, people shuffling. Look, she's the main actress in the and like maybe a couple cell phones up and stuff. They're all looking outside like, what the hell? Why ain't I in here right now? Aren't I a movie star? What about me? Like, again, they're in Venice. Okay, so these people you would think would be pretty high profile actors. They're in this movie. This dude's got he's another person in it because he takes a picture with the cast and crew, right? The main guys. I don't know if this is the director. I don't know. Older fella. Look, there's not even pictures on these people. Okay, here's one. Sorry, I don't, she's, you're going to see her, the girl. Oh, Robert Pattinson's in it. I did not see him at all. So maybe he didn't make it to this. Maybe he's probably filming another movie. But he's got to be like somebody. And here comes another, that dude right there. Look at him just strolling. Here she is. Now she thinks her shit. This purple outfit here. Now, this is the press junket, okay? This is where they have them all cornered. Look at, I know it's hard to tell, but look at all these people stacked up on these stairs, all with cameras in their hands. Those are the cheap sheets. And if you got lucky, apparently you got down here in this corridor behind these fences, and that's where they're going to have the actors come through, and like, oh, look at me, take my picture. But it's hilarious, okay? So this is what, look. Johnny Depp is coming through this door over here to try, I guess, get his picture taken here. Look at his security. Here's our ex-cop. Here's Sean. Here's Malcolm. Why can't I get this dude's name? Yeah, Malcolm standing right here. And then I don't see alien guy, tattoo neck. Okay, but look at everybody. Nobody gives a shit about those people that just walk by. Look at them. Look at them all. They're like, oh, what's going on over here? People are running around like, oh, let me talk to you. Look, she's over here. Look, these people trying to figure out what's going on over here. Main actors in the movie. Now, I'm going to warn you, if you have a problem with flashing lights, okay, Johnny Depp's coming, so you can probably tolerate this one. But look at her standing there like, yes, look at me, my outfit. Let me stand back here. You feel a little click, click, click of the shutter. These people down here ain't even trying to get a side angle. They're like, yeah, they're supposed to come down here so we can get their picture, whatever. Look at her. Woo, yes, look at me in my Dolce & Gabbana see-through, But God, if you ever need this much shit injected in your face, ladies, just stop. Just please do us all a favor. Please. Just don't. I don't know who would find, I don't know, you tell me. As a woman, I don't find that shit. I don't see how a man would find that attractive. Anyway, so here we go. Here's our Scottishman. Here's our ex-cop. Now you see neck tattoo. He just happened to be right. They're all creating a barrier around him. And none of them are talking. None of them are saying a word. Now, see, somebody's gave him something as a gift, and he hands it right off to Connolly. Malcolm. Help me. I'm going to think Malcolm X. Okay. Malcolm. There's Tattoo Neck. They're all formed a U-shaped barrier around him. Now, see, he's listening to security. See, they're wanting him to go back out this door because his fans are out there. Johnny Depp, if you don't know anything about him, he's famous for spending a shit ton of time with his fans and signing autographs. And his security team literally has to drive him away. Listen, so they've literally shuttled him out this door. Listen, this is nuts. Listen to the crowd, okay? All these other actors are in there. Nobody gives two shits about them. Please. That's for him. Oh, it's so funny. Dude, just great. Now look at all the camera people. Look in that direction. Here's one of the main actors. No, here she is, still trying to find a couple people. Look, nobody is taking her picture. You know what I mean? There's one dude right here. Yeah, look, one person, probably your cousin. I got you, girl. Look, they're standing there with their wings spread out like there's nobody is taking her picture. Everybody, look, they're looking this way. All these people looking that direction. Look, she's trying to run back down. Maybe somebody can make a snap of me and they want another picture. Oh, she's running back down here to see all the screaming's happening. Now, what he's done is walk back outside to go see his main actors for the movie, main one. And all you hear is chanting for Johnny. Look, okay, she's getting quick. All right, he's ready. I'm trying to get the cameras up, waiting on him to turn around. There's no mistaking who the star of this. I watched this earlier, so I'm going to fast you forward. Look, click. They're getting her on this side. Get out of the way, dude. Photo bomb instead. Look, here's this dude, main actor. I told you his name's above Johnny Depp. I'm like, okay, step back. Now he gets embarrassed. Okay, turn this down. He gets embarrassed. All right, I'm going to show you that. It is comical. Look at him. Like, all right, well, we'll take your pictures because they paying us to. Look, okay, they're all down the thing. Oh, yes, I'm famous. Yes, I'm famous. Look, I'm famous. Now, look, Johnny Depp has been led to the fans, okay? While they're all in there, getting their 3 pictures taken, he's out here with these people. He's got his team. Look at his security team. They're very good. They're very, very good. Okay? There's Malcolm, the bald guy. Okay, X-top on the right. Tattoo Neck right here. One's got his right flank, one's got his left flank. Other dude's standing to the left because there's some camera people over here to the left. Now, it's kind of really sad because Jerry Judge used to be the one that had his arms kind of wrapped around Johnny and would like pull him away. If you watch this case for the time, it was Jerry Judge who had been with him for like almost 25 years. And he did what you see right now Malcolm doing, the Scottish guy, the bald guy. Well, there's 2 of them, so this dude. And then, like Jerry Judge died of cancer, okay? And so like he was contracted by Jerry for 16 years, and now he's been solely with Johnny for the last, now I'd say, 4 years. And, or what did he say, 2 in court, but it was 2019, 2020, 21, 22. I'd say for 3 years. So they've got it wrong in court. But like, so like he's trying to see, they're like, please touch my fingers. He touches their fingers. Now I'm about to show you how somebody gets their hand smacked. So they're all cool with them. Look, all these people crying. They're like, my God, oh my Johnny, please. Now look, crickets. Look, crickets. I'd be so annoyed by this one camera dude, like behind them. I'd be like, God, you're gonna have to get out of my way. Look, main actor, main dude, he's in with the cast. Look at this dude staring outside. He's like, what's going on? Yep, we're not cool. Look, main dude. Nobody cares. They're all, look, dude's looking out the window. I swear, I'm sorry. I just find it so funny that they think so much of themselves that they have the ability to stand out there and chit chat in front of all the photographers and he just wants to do his thing and then get away from the photographers. He's spending his time out here with his people, but he's famous for this. I mean, I don't know. They make 2 or 3 passes now. I mean, look, they're walking back and forth down it. You know what? I'm sorry, but if you have the ability to do that, I don't know. But they're all in love with him. They're all, he's spending all this time. Look, and they have his security has to the only people Johnny Depp cares about listening to are his security guys. They let him stay as long as they let him stay. So if anybody had half a brain, they would understand that if I were them, if I were around them, you better be nice to the security people. Be trying to make friends with Johnny Depp security. That's the only people in this entire situation that he trusts and that he listens to and that can lead him. Period. There's no question about it. They are the only people that can put their hands on him right now. Now, they let some of the other actors they come up, but there's this one chick, she tries to reach over and touch his hair. See, this is a poster, they're giving it to him. He hands this over to the security. Where's Tattoo Neck? You can hold that Tattoo Neck because you're farthest away. But anytime his hand, please watch the screen. Goes around the one thing, and they're, oh, Johnny! All these people are screaming up here, please look up, Johnny! And it's all here. If they weren't in like this unspoken, we've done this a million times. We put this through this shit every time we show up to one of these. So, and like I think it's too. I think he brings his own marker. I think that's another thing. If people are trying to hand him the marker, or whatever, he wants to use his own, which makes sense. Oh, he's going to use theirs. Look, that's the way that is. He could have stuff in the damn pen. If I was just security, I'd probably advise him not to do that. Boss, don't take my pen from us. Some of these people have their legs going like that. He spends so much time though. There's one little Asian girl. She says something to him and touches her face and listen to him. Look, you still got these mofos trying to act like they important, flipping their dress and look at me and take my picture. Oh my God, I'm a Hollywood star, and his ass is out here doing this stuff. And it's like they're pulling him along. See, and if you pay attention, it's mostly Malcolm, the Scottish guy. He's the one that took Jerry Judge's place for arms together. Kind of drags him along. I gotta figure out where it is. Look, these people are all in here like you think, and stand around. All these actors are in one spot. I gotta get this. Trying to be a Johnny Depp. These are main actress, somebody, director or producer or something, because he's in the cast. Not cricket. Listen. Outside they cried. Look at this dude. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you were not Johnny Depp playing. I mean, girls, look, she crying. I mean, they're all like, what's going on outside? They're down there taking pictures. Hey, how you listening? Can you get here? I mean, he's not like, if you see most of these, most actors are actually, they'll go out and they'll just kind of sign them, but they don't really talk to people. He talks to them. He tries to listen to, can you understand all these people screaming at you and you trying to hear one person out of the crowd? And look, this guy's like, I love you. Goodbye. They're trying to drag him along. Come on, boss, you got to go. These people still, none of them none of them that I have witnessed, watched it with me, none of them get anything signed. None of them. I didn't see any of these people walk out here to get anything signed or say hi to these people. The most famous actor out of all of us is one spending all of his time outside. Look, now he's pulling. Malcolm is pulling. Okay, he just tattoo. If you've seen this, remember they're not talking to him. I guess it was Tattoo Neck looked over here at Sean, and they gave each other the something. Or nodding. You know what I mean? Like, so they have this. They've been with him so long. See, here he is. See, Tattoo Neck's over here, backing off these photographers, while Malcolm has his arms around him, and Sean is doing the right flank. They have an amazing system. Let's take it inside. And again, I think the thing that stands out about this actor is these people. He's been so loyal to them, and they're loyal to him. He's employed these people for like 2 decades. They've been a team for 20 years. 20 years. That's crazy. So it's like it makes sense, but you know what? This finger, I think this is trying to touch him here somewhere. Oh, look at him. Look at him all crying and stuff. They're trying to keep certain things back. Look, they're looking at their pictures, crying. He's trying to like find Kurt. Oh, he's trying to find Kurt. Look, he's taking selfies. They're all looking at theirs, crying. I can't imagine how all these people are screaming. Look, see, right here. Now she says something, and he listens, and then he touches her face, and you about to see green nails come in for the hair grab, and for the first time, you about to see old Sean over here be like, "Not today, Satan!" What? Boom! Get your hands off of him. Which is again, he's trying to listen to her. She's saying something he's trying to pay attention to, and he touches her face. And look, hand comes and gets the hell off of him. So it's apparent if he wants to lean in for a hug, he's the boss. But if they try to touch him, that's when they, Now look at all these people looking at him. Here's, remember, main actors. Nobody gives a shit about any of these other people. Now again, I'm gonna let you see something embarrassing come up. He goes, he signs, everybody's crying, they're all waiting on him. Selfies. Oh, now they're all standing outside. Can we get some of this cheering and jeering? Nope, nobody gives a shit who you are, folks. And he just keeps going down the line. I will say I do think Malcolm is a lot more. Say she give him a kiss, he give her a hug. I think Malcolm is a little bit more lenient than old Jerry Judge was. Jerry Judge would like literally pick him up off the ground. I think Sean a little bit more patient with him. Look, this is my part. Okay, so now look, one of these other actors is like, well, I'm important. The star, the magistrate. The main actor that's above Johnny Depp's name. Look, where's Robert Pattinson? Okay, makes sense that Johnny Depp would be the one right above him. But this dude, so he must be, supposedly very famous. Okay, you would think, considering the lineup that Johnny Depp's playing number 2 and Robert Pattinson's number 3. But so he goes outside. He's like, oh, surely here he is. You can see him right there. See him with his little fedora, like hat on, coming. Now watch. Oh my God, I would be so nervous. Look, ain't nobody screaming at him. Ain't nobody clamoring to touch him. Ain't nobody doing shit. This one girl is like, oh, can you sign this? Or whatever. But look. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed. Look, this girl don't care, standing next to him. Oh my God, I'd be embarrassed. Look at him trying to touch him, trying to grab at him, like screaming for him. Now look at this girl. Look at her. The other actor's right here, by the way. That's the black corner of the shoulder. Look, they don't care. Look at them. They're looking this direction. Nobody wants them to sign anything. I'm so sorry. I found that so hilarious that he went out there thinking they're gonna be like, look, I'm famous, right? I'm gonna go out here and get some of this love. And everybody's like, who are you again? Johnny, look at him. Look at him. Look at these. Oh, they're all looking down here. Nobody's got anything pulled out for this guy to sign. Ain't nobody trying to like touch him. This one little girl was like, look, nobody gives a shit about him. She's like, oh hey, yeah, how you doing? One girl asked for a selfie. Nobody, look at the difference. Look at him look over. Like, oh well, that was embarrassing as hell. Look, these cameras are pointed at Johnny. He is standing right here. He comes out and looks over where Johnny's correct seat is right there. Oh damn, I missed it. If he's right there, you catch him. He's right there. So he comes out, look right there. The camera looks at him. He's looking over there like, oh hell, I should have never done this. What's that clamoring to get to him? And this dude couldn't even get like a. You saw it. I'll leave the rub salt balloon. Holy shit. Now they're like, come on, touching his face. I got it. That's gonna happen. That's Malcolm. Okay. Come on, boss. Come on. Now he's gonna miss this one. Now he's patting him on his side. He's gonna give the little kids. Okay, he knows how Johnny is. What? Look, see, he's pointing right at the kids because he knows he'll feel like shit if he doesn't see the kids. See? So that's his team knowing it. That's just now we're about to walk in with the cameras. I still don't know who this dude is, but now we're about to walk in where the cameras are. It's been you've seen how it was with every other actor. He wants to do this. See, they're trying to drag him away. He's like, no, let me just get these. They let him. He tries to get everybody, even like the Hollywood vampires. All this research, I've listened to the Hollywood vampires, and his even Alice Cooper and them said that like after the show, he will stand out there for like ever, just not trying to spend time with everyone. Like he has always been this way though. I see what she's like. They're dragging me away. Now listen, this screams. Now, you saw how it was when the other actors walked down the hallway. Now he's going to go back in through this door. Oh, you see right here, Sean Bett is going to go for his pen. But let's get the pen out of your hand, boss. We got Malcolm right here doing the left flank. And I think Tattoo Guy's right up front. Oh, that's Tattoo Guy right here. Tattoo Guy's running front right flank because that's where the people are. When you're security, you go where the most of the people are in case something happens. These two are right off each side of it. They have a system. She's checking the rear. It's a beautiful thing to watch these men that have been together for so long have this, be his security and really don't have to say anything. But you can tell his front point man is Malcolm. His point man is Malcolm. Malcolm's been there with him the longest. He started with Jerry Judge, who Johnny Depp loved like a father. And he's the one that brought Malcolm in. So like Malcolm is number one. You can tell it because Johnny listens to him. He's the one who puts his hands around Johnny. Now, seizure warning, you're going to see a little bit of difference from the last people walking this damn carpet versus this guy. So we got Tattoo Neck over here to the right. He's already walked up the red carpet, okay? What's his system? They know to get out of the way. They're trying to get out of the way. Okay. Now look. He's down the way, so he's not in the shot. They have, I mean, it's a beautiful flow. That's the only reason why I'm showing you this today is because they have an amazing system. And if you hear them, so when you hear them, here we go. See, I pause it right. This is Sean Bett. He's walking down because he knows he's about to move. So now he's walking down. But if you hear them testify in court, like I said, Malcolm saying that he doesn't even need to speak to Johnny. They've been together so long, and now so you have to imagine that Sean, this guy, and then Malcolm have been together for 20 years, almost 20 years working together for this man. Now look, see, here's two security here. Now here, see, right here, there's Malcolm. He's gonna go ahead and walk on up. He's gonna go up the steps. He's gonna have leave these two behind to run point. They're not gonna leave him far because they're coming around, up here with the more people are. So since that he's pulled away from all the people down at the other end, they've all shifted. They've all shifted tasks, and they've come to the other end because this is now where the people are standing. Right? They're constantly looking around the room. That's why if you heard Malcolm testify about when he went to get Johnny from the house after the fingertip incident in Australia, and Malcolm was on the stand, and he said, again, Malcolm was on the stand, and he said that he knew that Amber Heard didn't have any marks on her, or didn't have any injuries on her face, and he was like, "Well, you were supposed to be taking care of Johnny." He's like, "I had Johnny. You don't understand. It's my job to scan the room. It's my job to look for things like that." Now look, we're staying out of the shot. Here we up here at the steps. You see Malcolm. He's right here. He don't give a shit about these photographers. He don't care. He try to step on nobody, but they do not care. So now Tattoo Dude and Sean are back on this side. Now what? This is absolutely hilarious because this dude is very professional. Look, she tries to hand her purse to this photographer that does not pay her no mind. Now, you got to think about what kind of person. You got what kind of people you're talking about when you think you can just look at any random person and say, "Here, hold this for me." To me, I'm sorry, it just comes off as a sense of entitlement that they're just so used to like people being at their beck and call and doing whatever they want. She tries to hand it to him. He's paying her no attention. So then she hands it to Johnny Depp security. What? She's gonna put in there, look. He's like, "What the hell? Did you see what?" She walks up to get her picture taken. She tries to she first gonna sit on the ground in front of the photographer, and then she hands it to Johnny Depp secure. Like, who the hell do you think you are? What? He's like, "Oh, okay. Well, look, I'm your purse holder. Guarantee this dude's not getting paid to hold nobody's purse." But like, I don't know, something about that situation there left a bad taste in my mouth. But just because of, I don't know, thinking that people are there to, I don't know, hold your umbrella. It just, I don't know. But now all these people who tried to seem hyper important and walk this red carpet 5,000 times, and this little Miss Bluey Grace dress lady tried to twirl around to make sure she got every shot possible. Now they've all come down there to old JD because he's getting all the shots. So now they've all moved down the red carpet to be with this. They're all coming down there to get their picture taken with him because you actually see the camera flashes going on. Look, here's the other one. Look, they all went to him. They all came to where he was. And again, his security team is flawless in this. You're going to see them, what they do in this situation. Okay, this dude's trying to, I don't know, get some attention. I don't know what he's doing. But here, look at me. Nobody's paying attention to him. But I think Johnny, you see, look, Johnny Depp, again, Miss Hold My Purse. It's obvious who the most famous person in the room is, or at least by looking at the fans and the photographers. And yet he's the one now that is stood out and humbled himself enough to listen to the guy that just pecked on their all backs. Nobody cared about what he said. This guy right here, he's got waxed on him. See this. Johnny Depp's the one that steps out and tells everybody, "Okay, we need to go this way because they want our picture." Here's his look, security guy right here behind him. I mean, again, I think that's why he's so beloved, is because he's now at this point thinking about the photographers. He's like, they all need a good picture of us. We've got to go down here. I've done this for 30 flipping years, guys. Okay, You go down here so they can get their pictures for their magazines and their print. You got to do. And he's humble enough to do it. He's not like, well, look, now see, this security guy's going to post up right here on this pole. So he's out of the shot. He's not worried about anybody trying to take it from over here because he doesn't listen. Their number one priority is this dude right here. Now there's Malcolm, the Scottish guy. He's going to run out for, he does not give a shit if he gets in front of a picture. He's got to get to the other side of Johnny Depp because look, all these people down here. He wants to be on that side of it. See, there he is. Runs right down there on the other side. He's going to stand right there. So now he has a guy on the right flank, Malcolm. He's got tattoo neck dude at the standing in front of the pole. And so that means, I guarantee you, Sean, PD dude, is on the other side. It's a beautiful system. Right, see, right here he is. There's XPD dude. There's his security. There's his security. And there's just, if you look, they're all within eye shot of one another. This dude can see eye shot from this guy. This guy has eye shot of this guy. You know what I mean? And I'm almost willing to bet you that if he shot across, he could make eye contact with this guy. They're always going to kind of look at each other to check in if something needs to happen. See, he looks over here and gives him a nod up. He's going to mostly, but they will stare at each other and like give each other little cues. I'm telling you, I'm sorry. I know this is different from what I've been doing. I just thought this was so interesting to watch how his security flowed and then how other actors acted around him when you could tell Johnny was the star of the show and they just like, they couldn't believe, you know. I'm telling you, the most embarrassing part of this video for me is the poor one guy, the number one on the roster, walking outside to give autographs and nobody wanted it. You know what I mean? Like, how embarrassing. How embarrassing. So there's his number one. There's his number two right there. And Tattoo Neck was at the pole. And there again, it's like a well-oiled machine. See, these now, look, they're that close together. They are, did I just see? I don't see Malcolm, but I know he's not far away. But I mean, it's nuts to see. I mean, they are like a well-oiled machine. These people are like, oh, finally, we're getting some pictures taken. We just need to stand next to this guy. See, ain't nobody really. Oh, look at them still taking pictures down here. They're done. They want pictures of this. Look at the flashes. Okay. Then you just see them all around. Security's still here about the pole. Malcolm's here. And then Sean's standing next to him right over here. Because again, remember, this is where all the people are. So they're going to want to be on this side. Oh, it's so funny. Because they're still flashing. Those people already came, took pictures, and left. I'm sorry. I just found it so funny that that they're just all like, oh yeah, look, you see, I told you, look at all the flashes. I showed you the red carpet before he even went down it, where they couldn't even barely get him to take their picture. They're still out there screaming Johnny, just in case they pan out there and show you that. Look at him. He's lit up like he's standing in front of the sun. They're flashing from his damn time. Now he's going to hold her hand to help her get up the steps because he's a gentleman. I think she tries to hold on to it. Look, he's trying to hang on to him and watch his security team get in here. Like, no, listen, we don't care who you are. Okay. That's another very telling thing. He gets in between him and this actress. That's not typical stuff. So I don't know. He just ain't in the mood for it, or, you know, you got clout chasers wherever you go. But so you got him here. And like what they don't get, see, here's Tattoo Neck. They don't give a shit. See how he's put his elbow in there? They don't care if you're an A-list actor or actress or one of his fans on the street. They will protect him and stand in the way of these people. So if you're ever a fan out there and think it's security's, doing it, just but no, you just watch. They do it to the damn actors of the damn shows. Like, and so I'm gonna let this take you out to the front, show you what I meant by all these people that I showed you toward the red carpet. Um, were either in the movie or had to be like the director or something.
Right, yeah.
Because look, now they're
Or
all
like,
outside
got it.
in a line. This dude's trying to get in somewhere. Again, remember his name was first on the marquee. His was Johnny's was second, and then Robert Pattinson. I don't know where he is. Oh, that's just so funny. They're all trying to get in. Look, Johnny's just standing there. He's like, "What's all the fuss about?" And I'm trying to shift around. So see, all these people apparently were a big part of this movie or a big deal. And look, look, somebody's handed him something or whatever. He's sticking it in his inside pocket. But there you have Malcolm. I just thought that was just amazing, amazing, at how I think there were some people that got humbled this day that thought a lot more of themselves. See, your tattoo neck right up here. The pictures are done, so he is backed up to get close to him. Now, what? Now his security team again. They're the only people that can really move Johnny, like he really listens to. And if you saw that hand come out, that was Malcolm's hand, right? I think that's Malcolm's hand. And then he's kind of steps a little bit over here, like he's touched him and said, "Okay, we got to move, boss." And watch him. He starts walking. Like see, there he is. He listens to his guys, and they're the only ones that he's like, "All right, you're in charge. I'm following you." So anyway, I just thought that was interesting to watch. Number one, how a security team moved, how they talk to each other without saying any words, how Johnny trusts them apparently without question, and then how these big A-list actors over here in Venice were treated when Johnny Depp showed up, and how the photographers reacted, and then that poor guy going out there thinking he's going to go sign some autographs and like nobody really wanted him. So anyway, thought that you might enjoy that. Hope you did. If you did, give me a like and hope you sub and give me some comments. You know the drill. All right, have a good one.